Hello, today I'm going to be playing some Master Duel. I think I'm going to be formatting my videos a bit more like this, where I'm going to go ahead and talk about the deck, and then we'll play the deck, and I hope to upload videos a bit more like this, so if you like this kind of content, you can like and subscribe, and maybe tell me what other decks I should be playing in the future. Alright, and on to the deck. Alright, so this is the Thunder Dragon I'm working with right now. So, something you might notice are the 3 Matrix and the 3 Lupine in here, but other than that, it's not too crazy. Now, I don't know if this Thunder Dragon is really too far out there, but like, it works. You know, I've gotten to Plat last season. I'm currently in Plat this season, using the same deck, but something to note is that I've never seen a Thunder Dragon player. Some people have told me that they might have seen one here and there, but like, I've never seen a single Thunder Dragon user. Now, something I want to note about Thunder Dragons is their use of the Thunder Dragon Titan. Sometimes you'll want to hold on to quick effects Thunder Dragon monsters like Dark and Matrix in the hand in order to disrupt your opponent with the Titan quick effect pop, and utilizing the Thunder Dragons can also give you a lot of materials in the graveyard, as well as giving you resources for pops for the Titan. Another thing to note is that in the OCG in Master Duel, we have Colossus, limited to 1. Now what this card does is cards cannot be added from your main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them, which is a rather strong floodgate, and if this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can instead banish a Thunder Dragon monster, or sorry, not a Thunder Dragon, it's any Thunder monster from your graveyard instead. Oh boy. And how you bring this Thunder Dragon Colossus out is, you could either use Thunder Dragon Fusion, or if you've used any Thunder Dragon hand effect, like Roar, like the Thunder Dragons, any of these Thunder Dragons, which you will end up using their hand effects quite often, if you've used any of them once, you can tribute over any Thunder monster on the board and bring it out. So this is super strong. Like, Colossus is definitely a good reason to play Thunder Dragons, being, you know, one of its best boss monsters. Now in this deck, you know, I'm running 3 Matrix, 3 Max C's for advantage, 3 Ash Blossoms to negate Max C's. I got a couple Solars. They are great for gaining advantage. It is actually quite nice being able to mill any Thunder monster and then bringing out a token for link plays, etc, etc. It's quite nice. This is a Lupine deck, so like, if you banish any Thunder monster in your hand, you'll at least get a Dark Float, which enables you to search out a Hawk, which will allow you to bring out a Colossus once you special 8, like say that Dark from the banishment zone with a Hawk, and then you go from there. It's super easy to get Colossus out once you have Lupine. We have 11 year, just has non-effect target pops, and it does like a bunch of things, so it's pretty good. The Chaos Creator is great for extending some combos and just getting more stuff out on the board. And we're running, you know, some of the more staple cards. We got Allure of Darkness, which is awesome in Thunder Dragons. If you're able to pull this off, it's really nice. Like, if you have an Allure of Darkness with a Roar or Dark in the hand after you've drawn your 2 cards, then you just gain so much advantage. It's a +2, really nice. The issue with the Allure of Darkness is maybe you don't have any Dark Attribute monsters with Thunder Dragons. Like, not this whole deck is not Dark Attribute, so you're really hoping to just have run a Dark in your hand after you draw the 2. Otherwise, it's kind of not that good, or at least not as good. 1 for 1 works with Matrix, so you can send a monster from your hand to the graveyard, which is not that steep of punishment in Thunder Dragons, and special a monster from the deck or hand if you wanted to. But it's a level 1 monster. It has to be a level 1 monster, and that is our target for the Matrix, which is another reason why I play it. 3 Matrix on the board, quite good. Fusion. This allows you to bring out, basically this is all you use to bring out Titan. I would be playing 3 Titan, but I didn't quite have enough, so, you know. Yeah, Thunder Dragon Fusion will let you recycle cards, so you'll basically be grabbing, it allows you to fuse 3 materials from the graveyard, the banishment zone, and the field. The thing to note about it is it does allow you to use banished cards. So like, say you used a Lupine to banish a Dark and a Roar, then you'll have 2 more materials, maybe add a Thunder Dragon in your hand, you'll send 2 to the grave. You could literally send both those Thunder Dragons back to the graveyard, and then use Thunder Dragon Fusion to go ahead and recycle them back into the deck, and then you could use them again, because it's not a once per turn, to bring a Titan, and then you could pop twice with the Thunder Dragons in your hand because they were recycled back to the deck, and you can just do so much with a single fusion, which is also searchable by Dark. That's cool. It also has a neat little graveyard effect that allows you to search a Thunder monster. But yeah, Twin Twister's Chaos Space. Another thing to note, Instant Fusion. We use Kaminari Attack because it's the only Thunder target for instant fusion, which can help you bring out like a Titan, a Colossus, whatever you want, really. It's like whatever. And I also have Time Wizard of Tomorrow because it literally just is a board wipe. And you know, some other random extra deck cards that are all pretty nice. I've messed around with this deck a little bit. This is not the deck that I think is the best Thunder Dragon deck that I have to offer, but not really offer, but like that I've made so far. You know, it's not like I'm the Thunder Dragon player, you know, but like, you know, it's pretty solid. It works, and yeah, let's go in some games. Ooh, the Xyz Festival came out. This is not an Xyz Festival deck. I have no Xyz monsters whatsoever. However, maybe we can make a deck for that for a future video. Alrighty, we are going up against a car. I want to go first here because Colossus is a floodgate, and setting up a board of monsters with like Colossus and Titan like can be quite strong. Titan itself providing disruption, and Colossus the floodgate effect. It all comes to be a pretty solid defensive formation. Oh, that didn't work. This time we're against Pot of Greed. We get the coin flip again. And we're going first. They're plat 1. Alrighty, I do get the turn 1. I do have a solar in the hand. Unfortunately, I have 2 max C's. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing with those. But hopefully we can get something done. I'm going to go ahead and mill the Roar. I'm thinking a bit about what I want to do here. So this is going to be rough, but I'm going to use the Dark here. I can't use Fusion, but I can bring this out regardless. I wanted to bring out the Colossus on top. Well, while there's a Solar on the board, so Solar gets its token, but for some reason I wasn't able to. And I can bring out Titan this turn. I don't want to, though. Hopefully Max C is enough to dissuade them. I thought this takes a Thunder Dragon and a Thunder Monster, so I thought I would be able to bring it out using the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Not sure why that didn't work out, but whatever. We got it on the board, it's fine. Fusion Destiny. This is a hero deck. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon dark, anything but dark hero monsters. Definitely a dark hero deck. Now I'm used to playing Duel Links, which means I am not used to cards like Fusion Destiny or Dystopia or Shadow Mist, which is probably also in this deck. This is special summon, target one of the graveyard, inflict damage equal to your... Provided you can target a card on the field, destroy it. Alrighty, I do not have the Titan on the board, I actually kind of forgot that. I did not get a chance to use Max C there. Actually, I take it back. I had a chance to use Max C there. When these activated Fusion Destiny, I definitely had a chance there. I didn't think about it. They're gonna try beating over the Colossus. Colossus can protect itself, so that's alright. We'll bring out Hawk just because I am hoping that they allow me to keep that on the board so it'll go back to my hand. Alrighty, it's the end phase. I was hoping they didn't have anything else. Unfortunately, I didn't use Max C. That definitely would have been worth using, but you give and you take. I have currently 3 Thunder Dragon monsters in the banishment and graveyard, therefore I'm going to go for the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Technically you can use Colossus as a material for Titan, but that is not what you want to do most times, so... Cool, alright. We're going to get Max Seed, but I'm not too worried about the advantage that they gain. At least at the moment. I'm just gonna use the Dark in the hand, it's like, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this Dystopia. I definitely should have used Hawk before using the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Therefore, I could have Roar on the board and also threaten game this turn. But I believe right now I'm not threatening game. So if we do some quick math, like 58 damage, 5800 damage total, so I need 22. So yeah, that's not happening. Or I could have brought out the Titan and that Dark, and actually that would have been enough, I believe. Maybe that was a missed opportunity, whatever. Just giving him a chance. Just gonna use the Maxi immediately. And I mean, if they have an Ash Blossom to negate it, then that'd be awesome. Okay. Because I have another one. Although it is a hard once a turn, right? I don't believe so. Oh, you can only use one Maxi per turn. So yes, it is. Liquid Soldier on the board, gonna go ahead and grab the Celestial. I'm gonna threaten to pop immediately, so that they have a harder time starting something. I'd rather nip it at the bud. Although I do doubt that that would work out super well. Because Maxi got an Ash Blossom, that is super lucky to get on a turn like this. There's the Malicious, they draw 2, I believe? No, they special 2. No, they special 1 from the deck, and then... Yeah, okay. It's just not on a hard once a turn. That's why. Is this card limited in this game? It is, okay. Limited 2, semi-limited. Using the Fusion Destiny yet again. From your hand or deck as fusion material, so can just use 2 cards in the deck. Dynatag and the Dasher. Dominance. Did draw Allure of Darkness while I have a Dark. Allure of Darkness is made better by the fact that you can search out Thunder Dragons with certain cards, so might be able to use it a bit more often than you might think. Alrighty, so the Celestial going for the attack, that is an Honest Neo, so gonna be increased by 2500. I do not have any response, so I will be losing that Titan. The Colossus will, however, will not be going down. I did use Dark's effect this turn, so if that is the only one in the grid, then I will not be using that. Thunder Dragon in the hand. Oh my goodness. What a hand this one is. I'll be going for the Allured. I'm actually going to be using a Max C here. When Dominance is popped, when I do inevitably pop it, it will turn into 3 monsters, which will only gain me more advantage, so we're quite alright with that. Got a Matrix, haven't touched Matrix this whole game. Unfortunately, I did just use the Roar effect, which might have been a mistake. Because now I cannot grab the Thunder Dragon Fusion from the management zone. But I can search another one out using Dark here. They're gonna max C, that's cool. I'm quite alright with that at this point in the game. Unless they draw into a Nibiru, I should be alright. I should not have done that quite yet. That was a mistake. I should have used the Chaos Creator's effect first. But we should be quite alright. I should have also used the Thunder Dragon's effect as well. Hopefully we can generate enough advantage here and get a meaty link monster out. Dystopia Dasher and do the Dynatag. Oh, Dystopia is when it's special summoned, so... Oh, it didn't work. Never mind. I thought it was gonna go off. Ash Blossom. That actually will prevent my Titan from going off, because it was not immediately after that my Titan went off. Which is quite alright, because I actually ended up with another one. Which is so lucky. Because I thought the two in the hand would have been really bad for me. But I am still able to go ahead and use the Thunder Dragon effect, or Thunder Dragon Titan effect. And still pop off quite. So, we're gonna go ahead and use Anima. We're gonna go ahead and absorb this Dasher. We'll grab the Matrix. Dasher is mine. Huge. Put Twin Twisters down. We're gonna go Boral Sword here. Be a ton of damage coming down. Boom. Change Colossus because I want to attack into an attack position monster, and we're gonna go for some good old damage. Of course. Alrighty, and that's the deck. So, you guys got to see a bit of how Thunder Dragons work. They do threaten some quick effect pops. I did make a couple mistakes there, but it did seem to be alright because I believe this deck is actually quite strong. So yeah, let's go into another game. Going first again. How lucky is that? Again it broke? What? Are people just seeing me and just quitting? What's happening here? Does that happen when they quit? Or like, when they turn off their game or something? Ah, didn't get the coin flip. Alrighty, second game. I do have a Maxi and an Ash Blossom in the hand. I'm gonna go for the elixirs. Woo! It's their turn 1, so I'm just gonna use Maxi. I don't even have to use Ash Blossom. Go for it. Unless they search or something. Like, if they got something that like searches. I'll Ash Blossom, because they're probably not going to play too much turn 1. Cursed Eldland. Yeah, sure. I'll go for it. Alright, so we're going to get some Eldritch. So there's 2 back row. Here's to Eldlin. Eldritch on the board. Well, we'll have to see what we can get done with here. I do have Chaos Space in the hand, which might be something to note. This lets me send basically a light attribute monster from the graveyard, or from the hand to the grave, and then I can search out a Levianeer or a Chaos Swaswa. Chaos Creator, sorry. Sorcerer was the one in Duel Links that would sometimes see play. I guess I'm gonna Tribute Summon here. I think I made a mistake in using the Monster Reborn over the Hawk, because then I would be able to get out a Colossus, which would have been a bit better, but it's alright. Conquistador of the Golden Land. Destroy face-up card on the field, which would be quite alright with me. If they pop Dark, I do get its float, so that's quite nice. Bring in a Matrix. Get the float. And this is gonna go heavy. So we're gonna go ahead and grab Fusion. Kinda need it. Get the Hawk out. This will be the Thunder Dragon hand effect that we need. Roar yet again. They do have another trap. We'll use the Matrix. Matrix will be able to switch out another Matrix, which will be real good. We also have enough Thunder Dragons in the graveyard to go ahead and bring out the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Or bring out the Titan with the Fusion. Now with the Titan on the board, it might be pretty good, but like, I kinda have an issue with not having any hand traps. So, we're just gonna go ahead and enter the battle phase. We can play the long game here. I'm gonna attempt to beat this into this. It's actually does work. I definitely thought they would stop that, and they take the damage, so pretty good start. We do have a Cook Effect pop ready to go with the Matrix. And the Colossus is mitigating? Not mitigating. I don't know, whatever the word would be. Is preventing them from searching. But not from drawing, so there's a pot of extravagance. I mean, they're just gonna go ahead and use that. I'm actually gonna pop the Cursed Eldland. Maybe I should have baited them to use it first, because I think they would have lost the 800 life points, and then I could pop it, and then it would do nothing. But whatever. It's, yeah. Our life points is probably not gonna be game changing. Alright, they're gonna have 3 set back row. You know, Eldritch things. Ah, they're playing a kaiju. It's gonna be the Mr. Dust kaiju, Godarla. So thing to note about Godarla is that's actually the only kaiju that's a rare. Or it's the lowest attack kaiju that's rare, sorry. So it's pretty easy to get, so they're gonna use this one over the a bit better 2100 attack kaiju. Unleash the Golden Lord will be on the board, brought out by another Eldritch. They are going to attack. They can't remove the Titan here. This thing doesn't have metal protection like the Colossus might. We'll instead remove the Roar, which is actually the best target for me for them to choose here. So gonna go ahead and bring out the Dark. Maybe I could have brought something else out. I think a Hawk might have been a better choice here in this position, but whatever. Conquistador. It would set Elixirs. I believe that is 2 more traps. Elixir of White Destiny. I got the Allure. Alright. Tons of advantage to be gained from this one. I do have the Thunder Dragon Fusion available, which I could have used to ensure that this Allure of Darkness would have gone off well. Because if you do not get the effect off, you will have to send your entire hand to the graveyard, which should not be good. So, each player can only control 1 attribute of monsters, send all of the face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. I should have used that. That's my bad. Should have used that. That's alright. Well, actually, I might have had to send my whole hand to the graveyard if I did use that. Oh wait, no, I get another Dark to the hand. Yeah, it would have been fine. So I probably should have used that. Kaiju's not too valuable for me anyways. Like, it would probably have just been a link resource or maybe just extra damage. So we're gonna go ahead and grab another fusion because I need to recycle that Colossus. Now, I do have enough Thunder Dragons in the grave to utilize, so I can only control 1 attribute of monster, which is quite alright because now I can bring out another Titan, which is a light attribute. Now this would be quite huge. I have not seen a Gozen match seeing use before. Conquistador, destroy a face-up card in the field. Well, if they do attempt to destroy it, I literally have a ton of cards in the graveyard to use as resources for protection for the Thunder Dragon Titans. So I will end up using that. Although I guess they will end up forcing it. So I guess we just, I don't know, use whatever. Those weren't going to see use otherwise, so that's fine. Over Thunder Dragon Fusion. Gonna go ahead and search out the Thunder Dragon so we can get a couple pops going down. Thing to note is that Thunder Dragon's Titans can only be used once every hand trap because it is a win effect. So if one interrupts the other one will not go off. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Thunder Dragon. I will be removing this Gozen match first, just in case, I guess. And I can utilize its effect as well. The Chaos Guardian, or the Chaos Creator, will be able to be brought out soon. Alrighty. There's the Roar, which effects will be used, and I can use the greatest effect as well. For sure. We're gonna go ahead and grab a Hawk. Oh, will we? I don't know. Should have actually brought out a Matrix there. Now I think about it. Shouldn't matter too much though. We're gonna go ahead. Chaos Creator. This is literally free advantage. Send the Ash Blossom back to the deck, but more importantly, send that Thunder Dragon back to the deck, which allows me to use the Thunder Dragon again. Something I realized is that I had been holding on to the Solar for last, which is a bad idea, because I needed it on the board to bring out a token. But I'm sure we'll figure something out. This is an on-target pop, so they do not get a reaction after it's already happened, so... Like the effect was already activated. And into use, we do have a Colossus. Can I link if I put that there? I actually think I cannot, so maybe I made a mistake there with that. So I might just use Solar for Chaos Space fodder. And then bring out an old friend. The Levianeer. So I believe Eldritch, it's immune to, yeah, card destruction. So I cannot pop it throughout this turn, but I will be able to pop everything else. And if I'm feeling spicy, I might just find something to remove it and give up the Colossus. I can literally anima this. No, I cannot. Never mind. There's a Levianeer. It is the light dark effect, which allows 2 non-target pops. I believe after this turn, I don't think they can do much else. Like, I have a full board. You know, I guess they can set up their back row again. I think. But looking at everything, I do not believe they can do too much. If I had Anima, that would have been so nice. But unfortunately, I did not quite think about that. So we're actually going to end it there. Alrighty, they have the Elixir Graveyard effect. What does this do? Banish this card from your grave, set a golden land spell trap directly from the deck. Taquero. Okay. Three traps set. I believe one is activatable. I think this middle one. It is giving off a little ominous glow, so maybe that's a sign that it can be activated. Eldritch right now does not have enough to beat up over any of my important boss monsters. There's the Eldritch in the graveyard. This card's in your graveyard. You can send a spell trap to control the grave, add it to the hand. You can special summon a zombie monster from your hand. If you do, it gains 1,000 attack and defense and cannot be destroyed by card effects. So it will be special summoning itself, and it will have enough to beat over all of my important boss monsters. So the Titans, it's fine if I lose one, and the Colossus can protect itself, so I do not mind at all that they have a higher attack monster this turn. I do mind, however, that the Eldritch is not able to be destroyed by card effects. However, they will be seizing anyways. It'll be the Gustav max out. Once per turn, detach material from this card and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. I will be taking that burn. I'm a little worried. I feel like a bigger train might hurt a lot. I feel like I have enough light points to take the bigger train, but we're gonna have to see. There's Libe. Detachment from this card, it gains 2,000 attack defense. Okay. You can make attacks a number of... Oh no, it can attack twice. I believe that's game then. I did not prepare myself for this. The Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Juggernaut, Libe will end up beating over my Roar. My Roar, sure, I get the effect. Sure, whatever. But it can attack again, I believe? Yeah. Up to the number of materials it has plus 1. So, twice for this instance. Cast Crater will be taking the hit. And that'll be just too much damage. Well played. Fair enough. I could have played it a bit better. You know, if I brought out a Matrix instead and then used my Anima to take that, I would... That Eldritch, I would have had enough to take game there, but, you know, mistakes get made. So yeah, this is my TD Doggo deck. I will be making a couple other Thunder Dragon decks in the future. I am making a Dino deck and a Frawgue deck at the moment, the Paleozoic Frogs. So I will be making videos on each of those, and yeah, that will be it for today. See you in the next video.
Nice car.